What's up, everybody? I'm the Mangoose. You are awesome, and it's time for the weekly updates. This week, we have some new stuff from Overprime, some older stuff from Fault that I just haven't covered on the channel yet. We have some Signs of Life from Predecessor and Ethereal, and then we have a live stream announcement from Project Stamina. So let's get right into it, starting out with Overprime. Overprime announced the launch of 1.0.3 that included some balance changes that were kind of minor, and they also said they have a launcher, which whenever I saw that they had a launcher, I expected to be able to go to a website, click on a link, and it would just download and install for me. Not the case. It's still the same way. You download a big file, and then you have to unzip it and all the stuff that you had to go through before, but it does open up a launcher now, so presumably patches can come through that now. I hope. Don't quote me on that one. They also announced their Trello, which is just a way for them to track goals and to put that kind of put that information out to the community. So you can take a look at their Trello and see that they are going to be working on servers. You can also see the schedule for when heroes will be released. Sadly, it looks like Richter and Terra. You know, Terra is nah for me, but yeah, Richter is going to be gone until November, just like Wyclef Jean. Another sort of weird thing that they've done is now when you do a defensive dunk with the Orb Prime, like big ape, mechanical ape creature thing, whatever it is, goes marching down mid lane and helps you push the lane, which is kind of, I know that's in Mobile Legends, which is like a mobile MOBA, and Here's the Storm, it's kind of like taking the boss in Here's the Storm, which is kind of, did not expect that, did not see that coming at all, but it's kind of a cool change. I haven't played Overprime enough recently to really give my opinion on whether I like it or not. And then, for those of you who are kind of, we're calling for a Mongoose themed card, the lightning bow in the flavor text, it says a bow containing the Mongoose's anger. Mongoose, of course, being the old channel name of mine. And whenever you go into the servers, you can now just look at a list of servers and join without having to have somebody's IP, not having to pull that IP from a Discord. So that's a nice quality of life improvement. It's not servers though, and that's what I really want to see for Overprime. Fault, they've been changing the hero kits around quite a bit. And now, I do not have enough time on this. I don't want this to be an hour long. It would take me an hour to go over all the changes. Some of the major ones, like Bellica's Void Drone, like kind of hangs out behind her, floats above her like a little parrot, and adds ability damage to her basic attacks, which makes her a little more dangerous. Kwong, his lightning ability, it shoots lightning away from him, and then if his sword is out in the world, the lightning comes back from his sword towards him, which creates some unique opportunities there for Kwong. I like that quite a bit. There are some changes to Chimera with his stacks. You can consume his stacks to increase damage. Just a whole bunch of changes. If you really want a good list of all these changes, I recommend you listen to FAULTCAST. It's a podcast dedicated specifically to Fault. Those guys do a really good job over there. I've really been enjoying listening to the FAULTCAST. Each episode's about an hour long, and yeah, if you're mainly concerned with Fault and you just want a very deep dive, not just a quick weekly update, check out FAULTCAST. I highly recommend it. And then Predecessor, Ace released a video. It wasn't about Predecessor, it was about some sort of Clash of Clans TFT sort of game. But it was kind of cool to see Ace releasing something. He did mention that they're going to have some announcements pretty soon for Predecessor. So that was good to hear. And then if you haven't seen it, I'm going to be playing the what Ruba sent me a couple months ago, where they were just working on the animations with a controller. Predecessor, they have both Ace and Ruba on their team, both of which were very involved with Epic and made several trips to Epic headquarters, which is about an hour north of me, actually. And yeah, they have a lot more experience than a lot of these other teams, and it really shows with the way they implement some of the things that were created specifically for Paragon, like distance matching, speed warping, orientation warping, things like that. And yeah, it's going to be nice to see when they finally come back online. The last time I played was in September, and the game looked fantastic. So hopefully hopefully we get something from Meta Studios pretty soon, because I really want to see Predecessor come out. And then Ethereal made a little announcement in their Discord, just talking about how they're still pressing on, they're still trying to get something out, and that it might be sooner than we think. I know we've all heard that quite a bit from them, but I really think we're going to at least see something from them pretty soon. And they also, in their Discord, they have this Did You Know sort of section. I'll be covering that. There's a lot of stuff in there with kind of like neat little tidbits about Ethereal. Some of them are a little confusing, so I sat down with Owen to clarify. I'll be doing its own video on that sometime in the near future. Then Project Stamina, they decided to release a lot of the information that was Patreon only, so you can check out their Discord and check out a lot of information there. They have some really great posts, really interesting stuff, and they have a live stream coming out on the 15th, so if you are a gigantic fan, then check out the Project Stamina live stream. I'm sure there's going to be some good stuff in there for you guys, and I'll probably cover it next week, exactly what all they go over, but yeah, that is the updates for this week. I hope you enjoyed them. If you want to learn any more about any of these games, I'll have their social medias linked in the description below. I'll try and link the FAULTCAST too. I don't know if I can do that or anything, but I'll try and put a link to FAULTCAST in there too. But if you don't, you just go to wherever you listen to podcasts and type in FAULTCAST and it'll come up. There's only one of them. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. So if you like the video, go ahead and leave me a like. If you haven't already, subscribe as well. But for now, this is the Mangoose signing off. You guys have a good one. Mangoose!